So buddy, welcome to a brand new kind of FIFA idea. Basically it's going to be kind of the transfer rumours and obviously the completed transfers that obviously different teams are making, and the first one we're going to go is Liverpool. They've kind of been the busiest in the market in terms of the big teams. So, you know, take Keita, Fabiano, and obviously Shaqiri have already signed, but obviously big talk still of Fakir still maybe to come in. Looks likely, I think. And then today or yesterday, obviously there was the talk that Liverpool have bid £60 million, I think it is, for Alisson, which is a lot of money for a goalkeeper. And then obviously we have signed Shaqiri as well, which I think is a good signing. The only thing is going with the changes and stuff, and obviously Vida looks really quite possible that he could be coming in from Besiktas. Wait and see how that kind of goes. As I said, all the new midfielders, I think it kind of means maybe Henderson, Chamberlain, Wijnaldum could be forced maybe a bit more on the bench. A lot more rotating I think we'll see from Liverpool this season, apart from maybe the front three, unless he brings in a top striker, but I don't think he's actually looking for one, to be honest. I think you might see Sturridge back at the club, is what I'm thinking, unless we get a good offer from him. I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna push through the season and just see how it goes, see how it looks. I know obviously the ratings mightn't be 100% because it's this year, but yeah, wait and see. So then we've got right up to January. I'm interested now. Let's have a look and see how we have done. Just hope to God we've done okay. We're fourth. Expecting better. We're just 12 points behind City as well, like close to the rest of us, but I was hoping it wasn't going to be one of them seasons where they were just going to absolutely piss off on us. So Fulham, Huddersfield and Palace are the ones struggling, along with Cardiff. It's tight. You can see kind of the break between Newcastle and Cardiff, so maybe that's where that's going to be heading. Wolves are up there, which I'm kind of expecting. They seem to be signing an awful lot of top quality players, which is very interesting. The Fulham have brought in one or two big names already as well, so interesting to see. That could all still change. I'm not too worried. It still looks like we're conceding goals though. Top goal scorer Sané, but Mane's up there as well. I like that. Firmino. Where is Salah? Is he not repeating the same season? I just hope he wasn't the one off. Assists, Firmino's still up there. It's what you're always going to get with Firmino though. Yeah, and Chamberlain, yeah, he's in there. So definitely, anyway, the assist king is Kyle. Kane. Yeah, so it's not terribly great so far. Like Alisson hasn't even played. Why have they dropped Alisson for Karius? Oh, first, 10 clean sheets out of 23 games. Actually, not too bad for him. So, Klein and Chamberlain seem to be. Don't know if Flanagan's there. I thought I put him to Rangers. Obviously, I did not. Arnold and Klein seem to be swapping that position. Vida seems to have played. Van Dijk. Klavan seems to have played a lot more. That's not like he's injured or something, I don't know. Maybe an awful lot of switching around. Even Maddison's getting games, so that's quite strange. Why is Moreno getting in ahead of Robertson? That worries me. Hendo, Fabiano, Chamberlain, they're all looking good. Milner, Lallana. Keita's only played 9 matches. It's a bit of a worry. Fakir, he's played a good few games, 20. But I could do more goals than that. Shaqiri's only got 4 games, and Salah's only played 12. He must have been injured or something then. Any sense? And Firmino, 16 goals in 29 games. That's not bad. Mane, 14 and 30. Yeah, so going by that, Salah must have been out injured. There's nothing else I could think of. Yeah, so this is what I was looking for the Cups, Carabao Cup. We're into the semi-finals against Wolves. So, I don't know, we kind of played all the W's. We got Watford, then we got West Brom, and now we got Wolves. It'd be interesting to see if we can do it. That'd be nice. Trophy, and we're out of the Champions League. Though in fairness too, it was kind of a shit group. I think we were in with Dortmund and Barcelona in terms of the group. Which could obviously happen in real life, obviously. You know, Barcelona won the league last year, Dortmund didn't, so there is a chance Liverpool could be in that kind of a mix. I assume we get into the Europa League, but we can't see that moment anyway. So let's push on then to the end of the season. I want to see, can Liverpool get anything? Can we get some silverware? Would be nice. And can we close the gap, more importantly? So then that is season over. Let's see how the fuck we got on. Shit, that is absolutely brutal. We finished 5th after all that. Manchester City took the title, which I think we kind of expected. That's a bit of a shit turn, I have to be honest. So Fulham, Cardiff and Huddersfield relegated. This Fulham really struggled. Let's be honest, if looking at this, I'm thinking Cardiff are going to be the team that are going to struggle. So that's interesting reading, I suppose. I can't believe Liverpool finished 5th, didn't even get Champions League, like. And I'm going to reckon we've spent a lot of money so far, and we're going to continue to spend. I don't think that's the way it's really going to be. Manchester United won the FA Cup. On penalties to Wolves, that's tight. Liverpool got Wolves in the semi-final of the FA Cup as well. Oh, good. Please tell me we won this even. Yes, 3-0 in the final against Everton. I tell you, if that really happens, what a game. And what a team to do with it. That would be nice. Bayern beat City in the Champions League final. I tell you, they look like cracking games. Bayern and Juve, Ronaldo's Juve, be interesting. City and PSG. Be interesting at PSG if they keep Neymar and Mbappe. Oh, well, they just keep one and let the other one go. It's a tough one. And Manchester United won the Europa League, beat us in the semi-finals. That would have been a nice little final, Liverpool and United. That's such a shame. Some good games. We beat Villarreal 4-0, and we beat La Coruña, I think that is, 4-2. That was an interesting game. A couple of games even. But anyway, that is the end of that. And so yeah, that was pretty poor and pretty shit, I'm afraid. Anyway, I did finish. Sané was top goal scorer, 25. That's not bad. If Sané could pull anything close to that off for City, that'd be really, really impressive. The fact that Aguero is nowhere near this list, and yet David Silva's even in there with 16, that's impressive. Anyway, Mane with 17 goals for us. Hazard at 20. As if Hazard's still there, an awful lot of talk about Real Madrid. Which, yeah, if I was Real Madrid, I'd be quite happy if he came in and replaced Ronaldo. He ain't bad. Do you get anybody else in the list? No other Liverpool player. That is... It's a bit shocking. Because Firmino got 15. Assists even. Jeez, Firmino 10 again. Not bad. Salah got 7 assists. I'm surprised at Salah. Something definitely ain't right there. I don't know really that squad, I don't know. Got something wrong somewhere. Anyway, Alisson finally got a good few games, but he got injured again by the looks of it. 26 games, 11 clean sheets, it's not bad. Looks like Karius was kind of our main man. Yeah, I don't know about that. Klein's obviously the main man at right back, which I would expect. Vida got a good few games. Van Dijk ended up in the end being the main man. He must have been injured or something when we were looking at it. Yeah, look like Robertson was back as the main left back, which is should be, to be honest. Hendo, 62 appearances, 6 goals, 8 games. Not bad for midfielder. And Fabiano, impressive, 60 games. That's a lot of football, lads. And then you have to go into the World Cup as well. Chamberlain, yeah, impressive enough, I suppose. Jorginho Wijnaldum, yeah, that was the. I said at the start he was probably the guy that was going to lose out a bit more. Personally, I would rather lose Jordan Henderson. I like him, don't get me wrong, but I just think Wijnaldum gives you a lot more energy in that midfield. Milner's still playing that amount of games. Absolute legend. Keita got a good few games. I'll be expecting a lot more goals and assists from Keita. You know, I think he's in there to step up to the plate. For Kerr, again, if he does come, I'd be expecting a bit more than that as well, in terms of goals and assists. Shaqiri, it's a hard one because I don't think he's going to be playing regularly. I think he's definitely one for coming in and out of the team. Salah, he got back up into the games, 44, 17 goals, 12 assists. That's actually not bad when you think about it, actually. You know, I'm not expecting him to hit the same numbers as last year. I don't think he should be, because it's a lot. This kid though, this guy, Bobby himself, I mean, 62 games, 32 goals and 12 assists. That's proper. I think he's going to be the shit next year. And Mane, 56 games, 21 goals, 6 assists. That's what you're looking for from your teams. From your front three, I should say. Who stays and who goes? It's an interesting one. I think Danny Ings could probably go out on loan again. Or even sell him. You know, I think if you're going to hold on with Woodburn and Solanke as kind of your upcoming, and Brewster, I know he's supposed to be going out on loan, but half me's thinking just hold on to him and give him chances. The League Cup, the FA Cup, play him. I think Origi probably going to go now as well. You can see him maybe getting sold or moved on. But anyway, that is that's our kind of transfer rumour mill experiment with Liverpool. I don't think it ended up too bad. I don't think that's the way the season's going to go. I really don't. I think Liverpool and City could really challenge each other. With United and Spurs close. I think Chelsea are in serious trouble. I tell you a lot of bother. If they don't hold on to their key players, and there's talk of Hazard going, there's talk of Kante, Willian, Courtois, Cahill. If these players go and you're trying to bring in half a squad of first team players and trying to bread them in, you could be in serious trouble. Arsenal have made a lot of changes already. It could take a season or so to get them all clicking together. Now you're talking 22 years used to one person and now have to try and change it. I think you're going to have the same effect of what happened after Ferguson. It seems to take 2-3 seasons to get themselves back into some kind of order. Because not being funny to Arsenal, the players aren't. I'm not saying they aren't great, but they're not. They weren't playing for Wenger in the end. Ozil, he's shocking, I have to say. He can play, which is the annoying thing, but he decides when he wants to turn up. If you're the highest paid player at the team, you're supposed to show up every fucking week. I think they've done a good job getting in Leno. I think they need a new keeper. I think you started to see that Czech was starting to feel the pace of the league. Even though he's a goalkeeper, he's starting to make mistakes. But I think they like having Aubameyang. They got good players, Mkhitaryan. So I'm expecting them to bounce back, but I think just not this year. But anyway, that is that for us. Liverpool finished 5th. It wasn't great. We'll try someone else next time. Maybe even Arsenal. We might have a look at Arsenal. Just have to talk to different players that have to come in, so we might look at them. But anyway, till